Hey guys, I'm gonna give you a quick update of the Syracuse house. As you can see, we got some paint going up. We did decide to go ahead and paint the brick, and we got some siding paint going on as well, so let's check it out. So we did paint the brick to get rid of that horrible pink color. We got the side all painted, front. So we got kind of a gray on most of it with white on the trim. We did replace all those posts. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tear out all that green carpet as well. I got the windows taped up, and we did remove all the screens as well. I think we're probably just gonna leave the screens off the windows because a lot of times I think it looks just cleaner not having the screens on there. We're doing a little bit of a gas test as well because the city made us run a few new gas lines, so we got a pressure test going on here. So let's go inside and see what's going on. We got some paint going up on the drywall and texture and all that great stuff. All right, so this is going to be the wall here. There's going to be an island right here. So we'll have cabinets, we'll have a cooktop right here. And the idea is that it would have a couch right behind here, and then have a TV on the wall over here. I got some of the doors set up here they're painting. But we have all the drywall coming in. It's been textured. That's going to be the laundry room over there. And then we'll have cabinets across here. We'll have a fridge over here on that side. And there's going to be granite countertops and cabinets, 42-inch cabinets all the way up to the top. It's cognac, kind of a dark brown wood color. It's going to be there. And then we'll actually have a slide-in oven over here with all the cabinets as well. And as you can see, they still have to bury those are the electrical lines that are running through some conduit down here. We'll still have to cover those up with some concrete. So I'm getting all the trim painted with a gloss. It's an oil-based gloss. And we're doing that because it's a little bit more durable, being oil-based and gloss because you can clean it off real easy. Now let's take a look at the master bedroom here. So we got all this finished out. They did an excellent job on these windows, finishing out all that. We're actually going to have to see, this is where the old electrical panel was, because remember, this is the garage. And we still wanted to have electricity in here so the painters could work. Well, with the way the electrical inspector was telling us, he said we can't actually take this panel out until we have all of our outlets terminated. So until we have all the switches and outlets installed in all these, we can't actually connect up that main box, which is on the outside. So we still have the old box here that's still live. The only thing that's running is literally that plug right there. Unfortunately, the way we have to do this is when we transfer over to the other electrical service, we'll have to re-drywall part of that wall once we tear all that out. It's either that or you can put up a temporary pole in the backyard, which would be more work, more labor. So we decided to go ahead and go this way and just have to re-drywall this section right here once we're ready to move the electrical over. So not too big of a deal. We'll work through it. It's kind of some of the fun things you have to do when you get inspections pulled. So we did put an outlet up here, so we'll have the TV mounted up here. The idea of having a bed right here and maybe like a love seat or a chair as well. They got all the doors stood up because they came in here and they sprayed all that white trim color. It's kind of interesting how they stood them all up and painted them all at once. So this in here is the big walk-in closet. So you got plenty of space for clothes. And then this is the full bathroom off the master. So there'll be a sink and vanity here and then a toilet over there. And then over here there's a full shower, which we got all covered up because we're painting. So let's take a quick look at the rest of the house. So the interesting thing, there was an attic access in there in the garage, and we covered that up because we did not want to have a hole in the ceiling in here. So we covered that up. There used to be over here. I didn't want to have a ladder or anything ugly in this master bedroom. Well, this house, the roof is so short there's no real good place to put it. We thought, well, maybe we'll put it here in this closet. Well, there's ducting going here and there's ducting above here as well, so it's not good to put it in there. We're actually going to end up putting just like a little scuttle hole up here inside this closet right here. So we'll just cut a hole up there so we can get up there. Really just be to run some of the AC piping. So we went ahead and pulled the HVAC unit out of here because we want to go ahead and redo this floor and redo some of the drywall in here. And it's so weird how they do these old houses. This is the actual plenum. Literally, that's like maybe 6 inches deep. It's the most shallow plenum I've ever seen. So you have all your air that's just being forced right to the dead end, and then it goes through a few ducts. Some of them go directly to the room, and you have some of them that go through this drop ceiling. And the duct work goes through the drop ceiling through the middle of the house right here. But just having those 90-degree bends, that can't be efficient. And not only that, but look at this flue right here. I'm gonna get to the other side. They actually have the exhaust flue running through the plenum. It's such a dumb idea. You know, if you have a leak there, then you start getting exhaust gases in the plenum. That's just so dumb, but that's the way they built these houses. It's me, I put all this stuff up in the attic, and we talked about changing this up and redoing this, and it was just more and more and more and more dollar signs to move this up in the attic where there's really not much room. So we're going to replace that plenum. We're going to replace the exhaust flue there. We're going to fix this up and retape it and make it airtight. And then we're also going to patch up all the drywall and make a lot more of these. We'll patch up these holes here, and we'll have another PVC pipe come down for some clean air for the furnace. But we'll just clean it up and make it the best we can without redoing the whole thing, because it's just too much money for a rental. Ideally, I was thinking about taking all this out, taking both of these closets out, and then extending this bedroom door, bringing this bedroom door forward to here. They give you like another 3 feet or so of bedroom space, and then just putting all the mechanicals up in the attic. So that would make this room quite a bit bigger and more usable. But there again, we keep getting hit with, man, that's going to be a lot more money, and there's not much room in the attic. If it was a taller pitch roof, okay, maybe we would do that. But it was just adding thousands of dollars to the budget, which we're already spending so much money as it is. I couldn't spend more money and actually make a profit off of this. So this is the way we're going to keep it, and we'll just clean it all up. We actually pulled out that furnace. The manifold and everything still looks great. Coil on there still looks good. We'll clean it up a little bit. And the compressor outside actually still runs as well. There just wasn't any Freon in the system. So I'm not sure, maybe it leaked out on one of the Schrader valves. Maybe somebody purged it. I don't know. But we're going to put it back in and see if we can get it to run. And see if we can patch a leak if it has a leak. If not, then we'll end up having to replace parts as we see fit. But as we're coming down towards the end, I'm trying not to spend too much money. You know, if I was living here, okay, yeah, maybe I might go ahead and replace everything. But we're getting to the point to where we need to rent this out. We need to start making some money. Okay, if the air conditioner works for another 3 to 5 years, great. And then after that, then we can look at putting a new one in, which I know that's a concern when you're talking about R22 units, because 410 is what everybody's going to. And R22 is getting more and more expensive. Luckily, we have a little bit of R22 that we can use on these systems, and I have some workers that help me out and do some labor pretty cheap. So we'll see if we can keep those systems running. If not, then I've already had to switch some of my houses to 410. So if you guys got any ideas on that or comments of what you think of, do you stay with R22? Do you go to 410? Comment on the video. Let me know what you think. These are the 2 bedrooms. We're installing some new closet doors or painting them up here and doing texture. I'm gonna have them come back here and redo the ceiling, because remember they had those swirls in the ceiling. Let's see if you can see it. You can still see, yeah, see that. We need to put that texture on thicker so we don't see those swirls. So I'm gonna have them come back in here and retexture that. And you will see each one of these rooms, we are putting smoke alarms in here. and it's a tie-in system, so they all tie in together. That's part of code nowadays, that all your smoke alarms need to tie in together. So if one of them goes off, they all go off. And they run on AC current, and they also have a battery backup as well. So it's just a safer way to go, and especially if you're doing a rental. You know, safety is the name of the game. We don't want anybody to get hurt, so it's stay up to code, put in new stuff. As you can see here, there's still some swirl marks in here. So we're gonna have them retexture this room as well. Remember, this is a really nasty room. This one looks so much better. And here's the bathroom. Not a whole lot in this room yet. So that's about it, guys. We've got we're getting closer. When I see some cabinets go up and see some appliances go in, I'm gonna be really excited to know that we're getting pretty close to the end. I'm thinking we probably have maybe a good 2-3 weeks left, and we should get this project wrapped up and move on to the next one. So let me know what you think. Talk to you later.